When I was a young man, I'd carry a pack. I lived the free life of a rover. From the Murray's Great Basin to the dusty outback, I'd waltz my Matilda all over. Then in 1915, the country said, son, it's time to stop rambling, there's work to be done. So they gave me a tin hat and they gave me a gun, and they marched me away to the war. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as the ship pulled away from the quay. And amidst all the tears, the flag waving and cheers, we set off for Gallipoli. How well I remember that terrible day as the hit the sand and the water, and how in the hell that they called Suvla Bay we were butchered like lambs at the slaughter. Johnny Turkey was waiting, he primed himself well, he showered us with bullets and he rained us with shells, and in 5 minutes flat, yeah, they'd blown us to hell, nearly blew us way back to Australia. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as we stopped to bury our slain. We buried ours and the Turks buried theirs. Then we started all over again. And those that were left, well, they tried to survive in that mad world of blood, death and fire. But for 10 awful weeks I kept myself alive while the corpses around me piled higher. Then a big Turkish shell knocked me ass overhead, and when I awoke in my hospital bed, I seen what it had done, and I wished I was dead. Now I knew there were worse things than dying. And the band played Waltzing Matilda all through the green bush far and free, 'cause to hump, tent and peg, a man needs both legs. No more Waltzing Matilda for me. Well, they collected the crippled, the wounded and maimed, and they shipped them all back to Australia. The legless, the armless, the blind and insane, those poor wounded heroes from Suvla. And as our ship pulled into Circular Quay, I looked at the place where my legs used to be, and I thank Christ nobody's waiting for me to mourn or to grieve or to pity. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as they carried us down the gangway, but nobody cheered, they just stood instead. Then they turned all their faces away. And those that were left, well, they tried to survive in that mad world of blood, death and fire. And for 10 awful weeks I kept myself alive, and the corpses around us piled higher. And that big Turkish shell knocked us ass overhead, and I awoke in the hospital bed. I'd seen what it had done, still wished I was dead. I knew there were worse things than dying. Now every April I sit on my porch and I watch the parade pass before me, and I see my old comrades, how proudly they march, reviving old dreams of past glories. But them old men march slowly, their bones stiff and sore, they're tired old men from a forgotten war. And the young fellas ask, what are you marching for? And I ask myself the same question. And the band played Waltzing Matilda, and the old men still answer the call. But year after year more old men disappear. Pretty soon no men will march anymore. That's what they sang. Waltzing Matilda, Waltzing Matilda, you'll come waltzing Matilda with me, and their ghosts may be heard on the banks of that Billabong. Matilda